Dang, jump that. That's a nigga.
If we was to fight right now on the streets, I'll break your fucking neck. And that's on my kids. And you know it, I know it, and the whole world know it. And I'm not talking about no fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break your neck.
Nobody saw it coming. The conflict between Gervonta Tank Davis and Terrence Bud Crawford has been simmering for months. But what transpired backstage at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference took things to another level. Tank decided to meet Crawford face-to-face during a high-profile media event, which resulted in Davis throwing a punch. The room descended into anarchy, security rushed in, and what was intended to be Canelo's big moment quickly became a viral spectacle.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the...
Hey, Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
But why did Tank turn up for this news conference? Why would a boxer coming off a contentious performance against Lamont Roach, as well as a recent arrest, want to get involved with Crawford right now? And, more significantly, is Tank pursuing genuine challenges, or is this just another clout play by a boxer desperate to remain relevant? Let's break it all down. The energy was already tremendous. Canelo and Crawford were on stage, facing the cameras. You could sense the competitive fire in the air. Canelo stared down the man who dared to approach and challenge him. Crawford smirked with his calm yet lethal confidence.
Listen, however they rate me, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, we got to fight, and I'm going to win the fight. It's simple as that.
Can I ask you about if there's any rematch clause with this fight with Canelo?
No, it's not.
Is that something you pushed for?
No, I didn't.
And there's any weight restrictions to the fight at all?
No, it's not.
A lot of fighters would like to put on a weight restriction to this type of fight. Why didn't you want to do that?
Because I want him at his best. I don't want no excuses. I don't want no, reasons why, he didn't feel good or anything. I want him at his best.
Every inquiry from the media had a sting to it. Will Crawford's speed and IQ be enough to overcome Canelo's stature and power? Could he truly jump into such a risky weight class and pull off the impossible?
Bro, when people, what I got from that is he's a hater. If you don't know me as a person, let's say you don't like me, you don't know me, you feel me? And I don't give a fuck. If everybody at Queen win, win. Fuck.
Champ, for you. You're a proud father.
But while everyone's attention was focused on the stage, a storm was brewing backstage. Gervonta Davis had unexpectedly arrived, dressed casually but clearly prepared to make a statement. Tank wasn't there to shake hands. He needed Crawford's attention and was willing to use any measures to acquire it.
Yeah, last one, because Shakur just came through. Talk to me about your relationship. You look like you was in a fight today. What?
It's hot in here. You know what I mean? So it's cool, man.
Bringing him to this fight, getting him ready mentally, if not.
According to witnesses, Tank noticed Crawford coming off the platform for a little break between media appearances. Cameras were not rolling on that side of the venue, but there were a lot of people milling nearby, including Canelo's crew, Crawford's entourage, and event officials.
For real.
Tank approached Crawford without any introduction or small conversation and began getting in his face. And that is when it happened. Tank threw a punch quickly. Not a light tap, not a fun jab, but a proper swing. Security raced in. Members in both camps shouted over one another. And within seconds, the two fights were separated.
How you feel about that fight? Is it even possible at a catchweight?
There ain't no catchweight. You come up to 47.
You're not even entertaining a catchweight.
No, I'm not.
He's a champ though too, undefeated.
And what champ? Come on, man, tell me what belt. You know boxing. You forgot Devin Haney is undisputed. Devin Haney got all the belts. He the champ. Nobody else the champ. I'm gonna come up here where the big boys at.
All right,
I'll welcome him.
Let US rewind. This all began when Tank, in his normal cocky manner, stated that if he moved up in weight, he could easily defeat Crawford. That statement was extremely disrespectful to Bud, who has dominated many weight classes and holds the indisputable title at 147 pounds. But hit back, doubting Tank's level of competition and criticizing the quality of his credentials.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Crawford's covert remark regarding Tank's absence at the gala was a subtle flex, implying that he considers himself far superior to Tank. Tank clapped back, promoting his star power and cash account, but Crawford wasn't going to let him take the focus. This feud could not have started at a worse moment. Tank just declared his retirement after 2025, giving him only 2 years to cement his legacy.
What changed? What made you? It's trash, garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything?
Fed up with the whole
Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford and or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might regain the love for it though? You never know. Like like you said, you got to squawk today.
With a fighter like Tank, fans are looking for major fights to close off his career. A showdown with Crawford would be the ultimate conclusion. And titanic confrontation between two generational legends.
Tank gave a little prediction on the fight, talked about Errol has a metal shield and you have a glass shield. You talk about the punch resistance. What do you think of Tank's assessment, man?
Don't see. Don't see.
Could he get it in the future?
Too little.
I mean, you came up from 35, right?
He ain't fighting no real guys at 47.
Everyone's talking about Errol fighting the winner of Canelo and Jamel. Could you ever do that? Is that too much weight? Or?
What, 168?
Yeah.
I ain't going up there.
Right.
So you got Canelo winning then, right?
Then definitely. If he fighting at 168, definitely.
But while Tank is anxious to make the battle happen, Crawford isn't convinced, and he has his reasons.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to dare to be great, he can be like all the other fighters that moving up 2 weight classes and daring to be great.
You would fight him,
man. Tell him to come up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch it.
Wow, man. Gervonta said you got a glass.
He said I got a glass chin. Tell him to come and touch it.
At 147?
At 147. I'll make 147 for him.
Ooh, see, oh man.
You're gonna have a pre-camp.
Then what the people gonna say? Oh, he's beating up on little guys.
I don't know.
But has nothing left to prove. He is already the uncontested champion in 2 weight divisions and is widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters alive. But hey, Crawford did not say no either. He'll take the bout if Tank is prepared to move up in weight class.
Oh, nice double left hook by Roach to the body and then to the head. Right there it is. Oof. And Davis just got backed up with a counter right from Roach.
That's a big moment in
with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
Nice combination from Roach. Oh, another right hand, another right left by Roach. Nice combination. Got just over around 11 as well.
Maybe him getting popped.
Davis fighting on even terms here in the 11th. Both of them have landed.
Has to keep doing that. Roach said the familiarity, knows his weaknesses. It's one thing to say it.
The decision is a majority draw.
Before we get into Tank, but needs to deal with his next opponent, Canelo Alvarez. While Crawford strives for greatness, Tank's career appears to be on the verge of disaster. Yes, he remains one of the most thrilling punchers in the sport. Yes, his name still sells seats, but his previous enthusiasm is diminishing quickly. Tank was recently arrested. While he is now free, his legal status has hampered his ability to concentrate. Then came the bout with Lamont Roach. A bout that was intended to be a showpiece ended up being one of his least impressive performances.
Did that, so I know the got in his eye, but they should have counted it. They would have counted it, would have went to Lamont Roach. What I didn't like about Tank, he was gassing up Lamont Roach way too much, and he was already talking about like retiring.
He seemed a little distracted, didn't he, in the fight?
That wasn't the same Gervonta Davis we're really used to seeing.
It just lets you know how corrupt like these governing bodies are, bro. If that dude took a knee, not only did he take a knee, he's like, hold on real quick. Let me get this out of my eye. How is that not a point? Like,
you know, funny thing, bro, that's why I cut my braids off. I had braids, and I had the same thing. I went through the same when I fought Andre. That shit burning my eyes, so I cut that off.
Roach didn't simply survive. He made Tank appear flat. Fans questioned Tank's conditioning, strategy, and even his will to dominate.
Didn't say you got your eye on Tank. What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. He called cap on it. So if he won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am, come prove me.
Instead of immediately focusing on a major redemption battle, Tank is now discussing Jake Paul.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up. He done. Tank is done.
When you
Period.
Say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something solar, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 Lamborghinis, whatever. Tank ain't taking that fight.
Sure, that's a significant financial move, but it's also a clear statement. Tank is pursuing money, not the competitors, and showing up to assault Terence Crawford backstage just fuels a falling off the Tank story.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power, but all those guys that you name is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo go?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching him, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
Here's a reality check. Tank Davis is smaller than Terence Crawford. In comparison to Canelo, he's small. Crawford already has to cope with moving up and facing a much bigger man in Canelo. Tank's attempt to insert himself into that milieu feels like a mismatch waiting to happen.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 168.
This is boxing, and size matters. Not in every combat, but primarily at the top level. Crawford's quickness and technique may benefit him against Canelo, but he will still face a bigger, heavier opponent who may stroll him down.
I don't respect him anymore because he say I'm not gonna do what they want me to do and this and that, and then he tried to, maybe Turkey Al-Rashid told him, hey, you need to do something because you seem so nervous in Riyadh. So and he tried to like he walking me back, and that's why I pushed him. And you know, like I say, don't with me.
Does it bring a different Canelo then?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, you watch Saunders fight, right?
Which one? The Saunders. Oh,
he pissed me off. He pissed me off.
Yeah.
So.
Another thing to bear in mind, the Canelo-Crawford rivalry is already heated. Canelo's press briefings have been tense, with the fighter making it obvious that he does not appreciate Crawford's size advantage or the notion that Bud can simply step up and grab his championships.
On the streets, you and Canelo, what would it look like?
Come on, man. Yeah, I know what I do. I ain't got to talk about it. On the streets, I'm me against anybody. I ain't never gonna say another man gonna whoop me. So, you know what I mean? That's your answer right there.
I guess in Guadalajara, you think it'd be a little different on the streets if Terrence came to town?
I think every city, every place is different, no? It's different. But we don't talking about the streets. We're talking about boxing, the beautiful sport of boxing. So that's different, way different than the streets.
Crawford has responded with confidence, citing his undefeated record and domination in every division he has entered.
Going up those weight classes to face him, you know, how can you convince fans that he can beat Canelo?
I ain't trying to convince y'all that he can beat Canelo. He's a good fighter. But, bro, I would say smaller fighters are always better than bigger fighters because, like, you know, they're smaller, they know how to move and things like that. But this guy is great at what he do. He got, and another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then you get hurt against,
Magimov? Now you talking about
Gamboa.
Touched by Magimov? Is that what you're saying?
He got clipped by
Gamboa,
right? Right? How the fuck he's looking this strong over the past year, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh, I'm always.
No, do tell. Open up.
And that guy that a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail for it.
Talking about Victor Conte.
He went to jail, right?
Victor Conte?
Yeah. And he's the owner of the snack shit, right? And he went to jail for it. Now it's like,
it's all over.
You know, you see, I don't want to throw him under the bus, but you see, Earl said some things like that, like about the people in the steroids, but
yeah.
He don't want to say no names, but come on, bro.
So Tank's decision to attend that particular event was not purely random. He knew there would be cameras rolling someplace. He was aware that this was Crawford's big limelight moment. And perhaps that is why he wanted to steal it.
You saying he fighting for the money. You ain't saying Mayweather the promotion trying to make the most money off of Tank possible. You saying he fighting for the money.
If he said he went in there 0 times and requested the big fights, obviously he don't really care about the big fights. He just want to get the money, in which he's doing a good job at.
I mean, maybe he just let his team, come up with who they think should be next for him, and maybe that's why he hasn't gone in there. Because anytime we see him, hear him after a fight, well, who, got to sit down with Calvin and the team and Floyd and London, and they gonna come up with whatever's next.
Tank understands that money ultimately speaks. He's astute enough to recognize that a bout with Terrence Crawford, while not the most feasible matchup right now, would sell well. It would stir countless debates, trend on social media for weeks, and generate massive pay-per-view revenue. Are you saying he is battling for money? You are not implying that one of the promotions is attempting to make the maximum money off a Tank conceivable. Are you saying he is battling for money? If he says he went in there 0 times and sought the major bouts, it's clear he doesn't care about them. He only wants to get the money, and he's doing an excellent job. I mean, maybe he just let his team decide who he should be next to, and maybe that's why he hasn't gone in there, because whenever we see him, hear him after a fight, we have to sit down with Calvin and the team, Floyd and Leonard, and they're going to come up with, whatever's next. So that's it for today's video. If you loved it, remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell symbol so you don't miss any future videos. Don't forget to add your ideas in the comments box. Stay tuned, and we will see you in the next